students, for third semester students, and this video, third semester, unit 3, chapter 2, fundamentals of geomagnetism. Now, we know that for Earth, you have got geographic north, geographic south. And this Earth has got magnetic field surrounding it. For that, we assume there is one magnet inside the Earth. And because of this magnet, we have got magnetic field lines surrounding the Earth like this. Surrounding the Earth, you have got magnetic field lines. These are magnetic field lines. This we have studied in our lower classes. Even at school level, we talk about magnetism connected to the Earth and surrounding the Earth. There are a lot of uses of Earth's magnetism. And Earth's magnetic field, in fact, protect us from energetic particles and radiation coming from the sun. From the sun, for example, let us say sun is here. From sun, you have got so many particles, everything coming towards the Earth. Because of this magnetic field, all these particles, they go like this. Particles go like this. So that they will not enter into the Earth's atmosphere. If they enter into the Earth's atmosphere, we the human beings, we are affected because of that energetic particles. So, Earth's magnetic field is protecting us. And there are so many things connected to the Earth's magnetism. It's very much important and interesting to know about Earth's magnetism. Now, in this syllabus, we have got basics of geomagnetism or fundamentals of Earth's magnetic field. Basically, here we will be defining three important parameters which describe the Earth's magnetic field. One is declination, one is dip angle, another is BH, horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field. For that, let us see here in this diagram. Now, we have imagined there is a magnet here and there is an axis here. Now here, this is magnetic south, this is magnetic north, this is geographic south, this is geographic north. From north south of geographic, if you take, you can write the magnetic meridional lines surrounding the Earth. These are the meridional lines you can draw on the globe. If you take the magnet and if you take this axis, you can draw the meridional lines on this Earth like this. Now the angle between these two, that is geographic meridian and geomagnetic meridian, this angle is theta, and that theta is known as declination angle. Again, I'll draw this diagram here. See, for this vertical line, I'll draw one straight line here. Perpendicular to this, I'll draw one line. Similarly, for this geomagnetic line, this line is like this. Geomagnetic line. For this perpendicular line, I'll draw one here. So whatever angle theta is here, that angle theta I can represent here. Now, I'll complete this rectangle. Now, this is actually, it is passing like this. So this is in fact, if you take this as A, B, C, D, and this is A dash, B dash, C dash and D dash. Now this is the magnetic meridian line. Magnetic meridian line. Now angle between this B, whatever I have written AB, this magnetic field has got two components, one in this direction, another in this direction. This direction component I will call it as BH. This direction component I will call it as BV. Vertical component of the magnetic field, horizontal component of the magnetic field. Now magnetic field line and the BH, there is an angle here. This we call it as delta declination. Now this theta varies from place to place on the earth. As this varies, delta will also vary. Delta will also vary. Now delta, if you measure at the equator, at the geomagnetic equator, see you have got, this is geographic equator, and for this is geomagnetic equator. At the geomagnetic equator, the value of delta will be 0. At poles, if you go to the poles, delta value will be 90 degrees. Similarly, from this diagram, we can have one small relation connected to BV vertical component, BH horizontal component, and the value of delta, that is angle of the dip. How to find out this? From this I can write sine delta is equal to, sine delta will be equivalent to this BV. This BV can be written here also, BV. So BV divided by, this is B, magnetic field. So BV by B. Similarly, cos delta. Cos delta value will be equal to BH divided by B. So from these two, I can write sine square delta plus cos square delta is equal to BV square plus BH square, BV square by B square plus BH square by B square. If I bring this B, and this sine square delta plus cos square delta is 1, so in the next step I can bring this B here, so that therefore B square will be equal to BV square plus BH square. And from here I can write B is equal to root of BV square plus BH square. So this gives an expression for Earth's magnetic field in terms of vertical component and horizontal component. Thank you.